I lived for a long time really afraid of what people would think if they found out what my past was all about. So when I got out of prison, I lived with this just dread that if people figured out who I really was, that they would judge me. And more than that it would limit my ability to do anything that I wanted to do in life, to be anything other than just someone with a very disturbing past. And that was something that just dragged along with me like a weight for almost 10 years, at least professionally.
Spent a lot of time in solitary confinement. If you look at the studies, has a severe impact on the human brain. And that's after just 3 to 6 months of solitary confinement. I was subjected to about 18 months of solitary confinement over a period of time of almost a decade.
Eventually, the scariest sound was silence. I knew that when I started being more transparent about my story, that people would still judge, right? Which is ironic. That's actually the fear that I had to begin with, is that people would judge, that I would be ostracized, and that somehow that would completely derail my life again, except that this time it would be residual, like fallout. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna just do it.
And they introduced me to Microsoft Excel. And Microsoft Excel, those simple spreadsheets, those things that most people hate and leave to the accountants, that became my creative medium. That became my entryway. That became my portal, my escape. It became everything to me because it was the only place that I could be free to create. And I knew at that moment that that was what I was going to do for the rest of my life.
I would not be where I'm at right now had it not been for the mistakes that I made in the past. I love the feeling of empowering somebody else to make a better decision faster and with more information and confidence than they ever could have before. What they're really asking for is help me make this decision because I'm stuck, because I don't know what to do, because I need to figure out a better way. And when I can help somebody gain confidence that the decision they're going to make right now is actually backed, not just by data, but by a system that they can rely on, a system that was built specifically for them and aligns with their culture, with their values, with what they're trying to do in the world, that is the thing that actually gives me the most joy, because I know that I help that person with a system that they're going to use over and over again to make decisions way after I'm gone. And ultimately, at the end of the day, the people that I can help, the people that when they hear my story or hear my message, or they hire me to help them with their business, whatever it is, whoever is impacted by my story in any way, if they're the kind of people that will receive it positively, that will actually get something out of it, those are the people that I want to work with. Those are the people that I want to speak with, the people that I want hearing me.